Welcome. This is We All Famous. I'm Simbo.
How your man CL? What's happening, homie?
Man, it's nothing much, man. It's going down in H-Town. The NFL season getting ready to kick off. But
Finally.
yeah, finally, man. It's been a boring summer.
I ain't been knowing what to do with myself, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got a reason to get off of work and come home and see something that's real exciting. Not saying that going home is not exciting, but it feel real good to go home and see some football, man. And so I'm ready for it, man.
Yeah, it's been kind of, let me fix my set a little bit, man. I'm sorry about that. It's been kind of, a little boring summer. Astros been struggling a little bit, but we gonna get back.
We still there.
We still there.
Yeah, we in there like swimwear.
But before we go any further, man, I want to thank all the people who subscribe and like We Are Famous.
Yes, sir.
And if this your first time, go ahead and hit the like and notification button so you can know when we come on.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about the NFL today. We're gonna talk about a little bit of Deion Sanders, how he's affecting the college game. I think some people are putting too much expectation on him, but he prime time, so he can handle it.
Yeah.
But let's get into it, man. So today we're gonna talk about the NFL, and we're gonna talk about both divisions a little bit. We're not gonna get into too much detail, and then we're gonna pick a prediction on who we think will be in the Super Bowl. Now, when it's not a bet.
What about the playoffs? Playoffs and then Super Bowl, or just
I'm going
Super Bowl
straight
period?
Super Bowl.
Okay, you're gonna go straight there.
Yeah, I'm going straight Super Bowl, and it's not a bet. I'll let the season go on a little bit further, you know what I'm saying? And we'll see if my team or your team is still there. If you want to readjust and then you decide you want to bet against the God,
Right now, you doing pretty good at the bets right now. So let's let the season go on a little bit, because me and my betting thing ain't been too good lately.
Yeah,
I go from everything, from boxing to just general, just all day just betting about shit I ain't worth betting about. I've been losing. So
you need
I'm going to give
help.
you that.
You need a little help. But look, man, let's get into it. First of all, we're going to talk about the AFC.
Yeah.
And, my team is in the AFC, the Texans. I represent the H. I'm from Houston all day long. And so let's just get into it, man. So the AFC South, we got the Texans, the Colts, Titans, and the Jags.
Right.
I think the Jags gonna win the division, even though I'm Houston. We got them new young boys. C.J. Stroud, Will Anderson. I like what the direction the team is going, but I got the Jags in that division. What about you?
I'm going to go with the Texans. Believe it or not.
Oh wow.
I'm going to go with the Texans. I'm still H-Town for life. And anytime the Texans or anybody not going against my Raiders, but I'm gonna go with the Texans, because guess what? I think with DeMeco Ryan, a former player, and a lot of this stuff only boils down to the respect they have for their coach. That's why Deion won yesterday, because them people love playing for Deion.
Yeah.
I think these guys love playing for DeMeco Ryan. They gonna come out there and make it do the damn thing, and I think they're gonna win the division probably by 1 or 2 games over the Jags. Titans, I think Hopkins went to the wrong team. I don't know who gonna get him a ball over there, so he gonna end up hurt again.
Well, we gonna see. We gonna see. Right now I think it's the Jags that lose.
Okay.
Trevor Lawrence. I think he's the number 1 pick. I think he's he got the great coach. They work with each other. So we gonna see. Let's move on.
I'm going H-Town though.
Okay, you going H-Town. I'm going Jags. Okay, let's go to the North.
Let's get
You
it.
got the Ravens, the Bengals, the Browns, and the Steelers.
Yeah.
Well, the Bengals been the king of the North, AFC North, last few years. I say North, I'm from Houston, so don't worry about North.
We are.
North.
NAWF.
Yeah. I got the Bengals.
Okay. I got the Ravens.
I'm not gonna argue with you
I
about
got the
that.
Ravens.
Yeah.
DeMar got that money now. That's all he needed. The last 2 years, if they'd have gave him that money, he'd probably be a Super Bowl. They'd probably be Super Bowl champion already if they'd have gave that money. So that money make a difference. And watch how hard he go out there and play, and everybody go out there and play down that boy got that money.
Well,
man.
you know what? He played hard without the money, but I'm gonna tell you what's different with this team that I can't argue with you about. It's a possibility. He has wide receivers. He has a new offensive coordinator that's opening it up, so you're not gonna be able to key on it. And keep a lookout for Zay Flowers. Remember that name? That's the new rookie out of Maryland that played for the Ravens.
Right.
But I got the Bengals out that division. You got the Ravens.
I got the Ravens, and I
Okay.
think Hopkins should have went over there that way, because him and Odell Beckham, 2 old guys, they could have split reps. And I think that have made that their receiving core a lot better, because both of them guys are injury prone. I think Hopkins could have went there with my boy over there, and it would have been a lot better. But go ahead.
Well, I think that the Bengals gonna win, but I think that the Ravens have a chance, and I think that Jackson will be MVP. But one team we did not say is the Steelers. They
No.
trash.
No.
Deshaun Watson, you know.
And the Browns, I don't see them doing too much nothing.
Nah.
And Lucky Face, too bad for your Steelers.
Let's go to the East.
Let's get it.
So you got the Bills, the Dolphins, the Patriots, and the Jets. I got the Bills because I just think it's their time. I think last year got kind of emotional. You know, the guy having a cardiac arrest, a whole lot going on with him, man. They were just deflated by the time they got to the playoffs.
I gotta agree with you when you say the Bills. The second team I think probably will be the Jets because you can never count Aaron Rodgers out. But the Dolphins, Tua, all he gotta do is get kicked upside the head with a baby shoe, and he gonna have another concussion, and he gonna be out of there. So I don't see him lasting too long.
Did you hear what Ryan Clark said about it?
What he say?
He say Tua look like he work at a strip club in Atlanta.
I'm telling you, he get kicked with he lucky they ain't got them hard bottom baby shoes out no more, because all the baby got to do is he got to pick him up and kick him upside the head. He gonna fall out, baby and all. So I would have to go, if not the Bills, the Jets, because you can never count Rodgers out, man. And the little series he did play, he looked real good. So I would go for the Bills, but I could see the Jets pulling it out.
I can see that, but I'm going with the Bills.
Okay.
Okay, let's move to the West.
Mm-hmm.
You got the defending champion, Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
You got the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
Your team, the Raiders.
Yeah.
The Las Vegas Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
And the Chargers.
To me, that's the toughest. To me, that's one of the toughest divisions because
You
all
think?
those teams are capable of being at the dance. I would love for my Raiders to be there.
Everybody but the Raiders. Stop it.
I would love for my Raiders to be there since the Super Bowl is in Las Vegas, Nevada. I would love for my Raiders to be there. I can't say that I got much faith in Garoppolo, even though he's our quarterback. He's a very functional quarterback, but I just think the other quarterbacks in the division at this point is a step ahead of him. So I would go with the defending champs, most likely again the Chiefs. I know you may go with something different, but I still would go with the Chiefs again if I was to go with anybody in that division.
I like the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs they had a little mini dynasty. I'm not gonna call it a dynasty.
Yeah.
But I think the Chargers, man, is coming out that division because they got a new. Their offense was nice, but their defense is great. They got a new offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Chargers is a dark horse in that division.
Well, I love their quarterback because he's fearless.
Yeah.
He's fearless. I mean, for the coach to have that much confidence against him to go for that many fourth downs in playoff games and all that, when them and my Raiders played a year or two ago, and he produced damn near every time. So that particular quarterback, he's a force to be reckoned with, and I could see him actually being the MVP of the league sooner or later.
Well, I'm gonna actually say, in the AFC, it's gonna be a lot of teams going for it on fourth down.
Yeah.
I mean, because that not going for it and punting could mean the difference in you making the playoffs and sitting at home. So it's a lot of that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
That particular quarterback for the Chargers, if anybody was to go for it on fourth down and have confidence that you're going to make it, he showed that in his young career that he's been in there so far. So out of anybody almost in the league, out of all the starting quarterbacks, I would feel more confident going for it on fourth down with him than damn near anybody in the league right now.
Yeah, he's a good young player.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on to the NFC.
Let's get it.
So let's go to the NFC South. You got the Falcons,
Yeah.
the Panthers,
Yeah.
Saints, and the Bucks.
Ooh, weak. Hey, that's like watered down Kool-Aid right there. That's a weak division right there. Anybody can win that one.
Yeah, anybody can win it. And I think the Panthers.
You think the Panthers?
Yeah, because I think that team is built right. I think this little young fella, man, he got a great coaching staff, and they setting him up for success. So, I don't know. I think the Panthers go pull it out.
I'm going to go with the Saints. Okay. So, check me out. Mark me out for the Saints because our quarterback, Derek Carr, he's over there with the Saints right now. I don't think it was all him why the Raiders wasn't successful as they could have been. I think it had a lot to do with the play calling, a lot to do with the coaching, a lot to do with the offensive coordinator, all at there. So I think Derek Carr going to go over there and look like a totally different Derek Carr from the way he did over at the Raiders. Sometimes it's just a different offense and a different environment or do them good. So who that nation? I'm going for you guys, man. I'm going for the Saints.
I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? I got the Panthers in that division.
Yeah.
So let's go to the North.
Let's get it.
The Bears, the Lions, the Packers, and the Vikings.
Yeah.
Well, good thing about the Bears and the Lions, they ain't got to face Aaron Rodgers no more. So
Yeah.
it's wide open. But I got the Lions.
You got the
Detroit.
The 0-16 team that's finally starting to look good. You going for the Lions?
They got the best team in the division right now.
Okay.
Hands down. I
Okay.
mean, they coach, like you say, they got a coach that the team is willing to play for,
Mhm.
run through a wall for. So I have the Lions. Who you have?
I would go with the Bears.
Okay.
I go with the Bears because there's something about that quarterback over there.
Who
that
feels?
There's something about Justin Fields over there. I ain't want to just say that quarterback. Let me put some respect on your name, Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Let me put some real respect on your name. I think he's very capable, and out of all those guys over there, I think he can carry his team a lot further than every quarterback in that division. I think it'll be a landslide in that division with wins and losses. So I think the Bears will do it. Shout out to my boy, rest in peace to my boy, Sweet Feet. Sweet Feet, Refrigerator Period, all y'all, man. Take it back to there.
Going back.
Take it back to there, man. We gonna go back and do all it there. We going back to all it there. Walter Payton, the fridge and all it there. He finna pull it out for them boys and bring them back to start them out there in Chi-Town. So do what you do with Justin Fields. I'm going for the Bears.
Well, I don't want you to be biased, so I'm gonna go back and say the Chargers quarterback name Justin Herbert. Since you remember Fields, you just kept calling Chargers QB. His name is Herbert, so
I knew his name. I couldn't spit it out at the time, so I didn't want to keep on babbling
about
it.
Just ask the guru.
Okay,
go
ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
Look, the Cowboys.
Cowboy Nation, man. When I was a little kid, my first little old outfit, I had a little old Tony Dorsett outfit with a little holler helmet, plastic shoes. Summertime, if you run, your feet will melt to the street. So, but I had that. That was my first team.
I had the Tony Dorsett cleats, man. That's when the Cowboys was the Texas team.
And they used to exploit the cheerleaders. Them the first little cheerleader with the little high cheekbones and shit. Nah, I thought that was cute back then, but I don't want nothing with no high cheekbones right now. I want nothing with them ass and elbows.
Well, of course, we got partners that's Cowboy fans, and they go be mad at us, but look,
die hard.
Yeah, another season, another division, disappointment. But then you got the Giants, the Eagles, and the what do they call now? I don't want to be politically incorrect.
The Washington Generals or Commanders.
I don't know they
the Commanders. I think they're Washington Commanders.
Hey, Magic, man, change the team back to the real name, man. We stop playing, man. That wasn't offensive. But anyway.
Well, because you that's not your nationality, so it's not offensive to you. So it's different.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
It's not offensive to you, but for a certain demographic of people, it was offensive to them. So it don't mean shit to you. But let they call the goddamn the Texans lynchman or something or Ku Klux Klan hanging people. It'll be different. So it ain't offensive to you. But go ahead on.
Oh wow. Oh okay. Okay.
You ain't no Native American. You ain't no Native American, so
man,
it don't mean
how
nothing
you know?
to
How you know I ain't Native? How you know I ain't got that in my Cherokee in my blood?
Go do your DNA.com. Go to there and see how much of it you got in you.
You don't know nothing about me, partner. You don't know if Geronimo was my great grandfather.
Anything Navajo or something.
See, that's offensive. But look, man, I got the Eagles in that division. They got that boy Jalen Hurts from Texas, Houston, to be exact.
Channel View,
East side.
Northeast, baby.
You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad that boy, man, got paid because, and he's on top of the game because he's a great kid, man.
Yes,
he's from the area. I support whatever he do. So I got the Eagles in that division.
As much as I hate to agree with you, I don't like agreeing with you much.
It's okay.
But I got to agree with you on this. I got to agree with you on this one. I got to go with my boy Jalen Mofo Hurts, man, straight out there, Channel View East Side, Channel View High School. So everybody who know him, support him.
Yeah, Channel View, not North Shore. Channel View.
Yeah, another light-skinned quarterback. Go ahead for him. Go for him, man.
Yeah. So last but not least, we got the West. We got the Cardinals, the Rams, the Niners, and the Seahawks. I'm a Niner fan. I play with them on Madden. Can't nobody see me, whoever watching this, you know what I'm saying? I do play with the Niners on Madden.
Yeah.
And I got the Niners in that division.
Much as I hate to agree with you again, with Deebo Samuels and all them guys over there with all them weapons they got, man, that boy Purdy showed his ass. I think they named him the starting quarterback right now, and I think he may do his thing. And even if he don't, I think they still got a good backup over there. Who can
they got Sam Darnold. He's functional.
He's functional.
He can definitely if Matt Sharp can run that offense. Sam Darnold can.
So you got that West Coast offense going on over there. You got Purdy. He done won a position from being a third string quarterback. like I say, much as I hate to agree with my boy over here, I have to go
It's
with
okay.
the 49ers,
It's
man.
okay.
I have to go with the 49ers.
So look, man, let's make a prediction.
Yeah.
And this is
early.
early, so it might change. You know, I'll hold
Early.
us to it.
Early.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I got the Bengals and the Niners in the Super Bowl right now. Who you got?
The Bengals? You going with the Bengals?
Man, I got the Bengals and the Niners.
Another damn near 0-16. Ain't what
Man,
who that?
Joe
Who that?
Burrow, Joe
Who that?
Burrow, Chase.
Icky Bob. Who that? Icky Bob back in the day playing with the Bengals. Used to Icky Shuffle.
Yeah,
What they
man. You know, I'm talking about this
Okay.
Bengals, Kings of the North.
All right.
Ask Lucky Face. Call Lucky Face. Ask him who the Kings of the AFC North is.
Lucky Face know it ain't gonna be his team no time soon, so we ain't worried about him.
I got the Bengals and the Niners. Who you got?
I would say, since the Chiefs are in my division,
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the nope. Let me run it back. Yep, fuck it. I'm going with the defending champs.
All right.
I'm going with the defending champs. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs again, and then I might go with either. Damn, it's hard for me. I'm going with the Eagles.
Okay, so you got the Chiefs
I
versus
got
the
the
Eagles.
Chiefs versus the Eagles. At
You gonna
first,
run
I
it
was
back.
gonna go with
Gonna
the
run it
Bills.
back.
Yeah, at first I was gonna go with the Bills or the Chargers. But I'm gonna go with the Chiefs again since they are the defending champs. I wanted to put my Raiders out there, but I just don't have confidence that Garoppolo gonna be able to make it through the whole season and put a smile on my face and be there in Raider Nation to do the damn thing. So I'm gonna go with the Eagles. Nope, I'm gonna change my prediction. Fuck it. Lamar Jackson got his goddamn money. He got his goddamn money. It's going to be the Ravens and the goddamn Eagles. That's who it's going to goddamn be. I'm sticking with that, said that, meant that, motherfucking represent that.
All right, well, I feel you. You know, CL's corner has spoken.
Ravens and the Eagles.
Okay.
Two black quarterbacks again, two running quarterbacks, two very capable quarterbacks. It's going to be the Ravens and Eagles. Mark my goddamn word.
Okay, well, you know, so I can roll with you on that, but I got the Bengals versus the Niners.
Okay.
But look, man, and just in case, so we won't get it tangled and twisted for life. So if we shock the world, you know, and win the division, don't be mad at me.
Raider Nation, baby. Raider Nation, Garoppolo. Do the damn thing for us if you can. But if you can't, I'm going with them Ravens in the AFC, and I'm going with them goddamn Eagles in the NFC. Mark my motherfucking word, Raider Nation.
All right.
H-Town for life, though.
Look, before we get into this Dion, man,
Go ahead.
I'm finna name my top 5 teams that's trash.
When you say teams, what do you mean, college teams?
No, NFL.
Okay,
that's
go ahead,
trash.
go ahead.
My number 1 team that's trash
Mhm.
is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
So is this personal or your personal opinion?
No.
Because I don't want it, because I know you'll shoot slugs in a motherfucking minute. So is this personal or your personal opinion that you really believe they are?
I mean, it's
just that
always
garbage?
my opinion. This show is about our opinion.
But I know,
But-
even though I'm supposed to be the bullshit, I know you are about bullshit.
Yeah,
so,
all the time.
go ahead.
But for right now, the number 1 team on my trash list
Right.
is the Steelers.
Okay.
You know, number 2, the Cowboys, trash. Number 3 is the Cardinals, trash. And then I'm gonna go with the Rams right now. It's trash. And last but not least, man, I hate to put them on the team, but they're in my division, and I need them to stay trash. It's the Colts because they are the Texans killers. So them my 5 teams that's trash. What's your 5? teams?
They look at Marvin Harrison still ain't on the team playing the boat because for some reason.
Nah, TJ. What was his name? T.Y. Hilton.
T.Y. Hilton too.
Man,
Marvin,
oh
T.Y.
my
Hilton.
God.
That's what I'm talking about. T.Y. Hilton could come off a hamstring injury for 6 weeks and come back and score 200-something yards against the
Man,
Texans.
he just demolished the Texans. But who on your list?
Man, so that's Simbo's trash list. That's
my
probably gonna be
list.
his thing for now. Simbo trash list.
That's my list.
I ain't consider
Trash.
none of y'all trash. So that's not CL
Now,
opinion
now,
on
look,
teams
look,
or
look,
players.
look.
That's Simbo trash.
Look, out of
team.
the whole list, you know, some of you teams might can come off the list. But one team that's gonna stay on the list is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Trash.
He ain't got it, dude, but don't say it. Please don't say it. Don't say it. Please.
But look, man, let's
Hey,
get
lucky face, Cecil.
look.
Tell
Yeah. Hey,
Caesar
sorry,
told-
sorry about that. Sorry about that, man. But look, let's get into it, man. So Dion, man, you know, everybody's saying Dion, you know, he's changing the college game. He shocked the world. What's your opinion on it?
That's one game. That's one game. Well, against a formidable opponent, though.
Right.
Yeah, that's a team that's in the what was they in the top 5? No, top
They
10.
actually was in the national championship.
Yeah, they was
last
in the
year.
national
but
championship.
they lost.
Yeah.
They lost a lot of their players. And
But
all
at the
that.
same time, I think the quarterback they starting was Dugan or Dogan or whatever he was.
I don't even know.
He didn't play that game. I don't know if he got hurt. I didn't see him because but I think if he'd have played that game, the mistakes that Morris guy made, he wouldn't have made them. Plus, he's a running quarterback. He make better decisions. I think Deion. I don't want to take nothing away from how hard they played. They were very courageous in what they done. But I think if that other quarterback, Dugan or Duggan, whatever his name is, was in the game, it wouldn't have been as close.
Well, here go my synopsis of the Deion situation.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's great for the college game, especially
Yes, he is.
because he got those kids motivated and want to go to school instead of just going straight to the NFL. So I think if other programs take that lead and have fun with these kids instead of it being how it used to be, I think that the college game, he's definitely putting the college game back in the front. You know what I'm saying? Because it got boring for a while. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about the game yesterday. I think that I think Prime is my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that he has a team full of athletes, but the college game is won in the trenches. And what I saw yesterday, they can't tackle for nothing.
Their defense is what's going to be the killer for them.
Yeah.
I mean, even though you can put points on the board, but I think their defense is what's going to kill them when the season goes on.
Yeah, you ain't going to be able to outscore everybody. And that was nice that they did that. I like the little young cat that played both ways. I think he should win the Heisman, but, we're going to see. I think the quarterback from
Travis Hunter.
Yeah, Travis Hunter, but I think the quarterback from USC, I think he's going to win the Heisman. That guy's special. But back to the Deion thing, man, I think he's good for the college game. I'm happy to see him get his opportunity. I'm happy to see his son doing good because they talked about him, that he couldn't play at this level. So I'm happy for it. But reality check, now that they got film on him at this level, it's going to be a little different. And if they defense don't start tackling and producing, you're not going to be able to outscore everybody. You know what I'm saying? So
if they go 6-6, they'll be lucky to go 6-6 to go break 500.
Well, you know what? I said that, and I got a whole bunch of texts yesterday talking about I don't know what I'm talking about. I listen because I guess the community. I want Deion to succeed too, but I'm a realist. If he goes 6-6, he's successful. Yeah. But winning the national championship, take a look off. Just a little bit,
Well, a lot of people, like I say, so many people got love for Deion, so they're gonna be a little biased because it's Deion Sanders and what Deion Sanders accomplished and what able to do in the NFL. As of right now, with Travis Hunter doing right now as a receiver and as a cornerback right now at Deion's stage, to me, he's actually a little slightly above, a little better than Deion was at that time. Deion was at that stage.
Yeah.
Now, if he can continue to stay healthy, and once you make it to the professionals, they're gonna either want you to play one side or the other. So they're gonna make you pick and choose. You either want to be a receiver or DB.
Time's changing, man. And
Yeah,
if it's not, it's more about packing the seats now. So if this guy got a skill set that he can play both ways, I see a team out there taking him if that's what he want to do.
You see a team, but there's 32 teams in the league, so it got to be at least one willing to make that sacrifice of possibly getting my star player hurt. That I'm finna play $200-300 million a season.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Because I hear you, going into your little thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad the docile CL not here. The real CL showed up today on set.
Let's get it. I'm here.
But let me ask you one question. I know one team that'll take a chance on it.
Who, Cowboys?
Nah.
Okay.
Can I see this right here?
No.
Can I see this?
You can see both of them.
Yeah, I just want to see one. This team, if he anything like his daddy, he take a chance on it.
Well, he ain't nothing like his dad.
Well, he taking a chance.
He ain't nothing like his dad. Jerry Jones. Now I can see him taking a chance. That's why I said Cowboys. Now I can see him taking a chance on
I
it.
think the Raiders.
I can see him.
He don't
I
want
can see the Cowboys.
He don't want to go to that trash.
I can see the Cowboys because guess what? He don't mind overpaying players he feel like he got confidence in. But at the same time, by the time he make it to the league, he gonna have to put some ass on.
Yeah.
He gonna because he a little slim. He going to put some ass on. He going to you want to be able to tackle when these big boys come up that middle. You want to be able to tackle, and you going to have to goddamn go in there and produce on that receiving side.
Pause. But look, man, we running over, man. So I think that Deion good for the game. I think that expectations is a little high. The
Very.
media is selling it like, they setting not him, but they setting the situation up for when he failed, they can talk bad about it.
Yeah.
Let's just not talk bad about him and understand that the college game at this level, it's a grind. You know what I'm saying? And he's down for the grind. He understands that. So don't get caught up into the negativity that's gonna come his way. But anyway, man, this has been We Are Famous. I'm Simbo.
And CL.
Remember, like and subscribe.
Acer, no chaser. Yeah.
Bitch, we told him.